last game. I guess it makes sense since I had the offlane role.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
I just watched Dota. I'm not that familiar with all the players and their specific skills yet. When players do pretty crazy things in these games, they tend to catch my eye, and I pay a lot more attention to who they are and what they could do on each hero. Though, I will say that LeBron is a very scary Earthshaker player. I'll say that for sure.
I mean, he's the dunk master, right?
Yeah.
Ten seconds remaining.
I wouldn't be so hasty to say skill gap, but I think they were just overwhelmed by what mousesports did. Mousesports did an amazing draft, and they just did not have the proper draft to deal with the lineup. I don't know, it's a little bit unfair to say skill gap with how the lineup was and like how little they could do with the heroes they had against mousesports. So we're probably going to see a bit more of an even game over here. But I'm really interested in seeing if mousesports can pull off what they just did again. I really don't think that Double Dimension will let them, though they have very strong heroes at preventing what happened last game. So
taking that next off lane, I think that Nyx is really good against. He's actually pretty good this game. He's really good against Puck. And able to stun lock him in ways unable to, and also a really good counter against Batrider. So now they have two ways to, I guess, nullify the lasso, and maybe next time on the Spear Breaker, even though this kind of fits his style, has a really low mana pool, so a lot of those team fights. In terms of how that's going to get played, I feel that right now they have two very, very effective roamers inside of mousesports, and Double Dimension, they need a couple levels in order to handle this aggression, so we'll have to see how they respond on this double roam that they have for them.
Should be an interesting game.
Yeah, probably not gonna happen. We're probably not gonna see a second 12-minute game. It would be a little bit crazy, but we'll get into game number 2 in just a moment after a quick message from our sponsors.
Prepare for battle.
Alright, they're trying to confuse us again a little bit. LeBron picked up the Nyx Assassin now as the roamer, and looks like Ramses is taking the Earthshaker to the off lane with the Pullman shields. He's gonna look to brawl as much as he can up against this melee Viking.
Yes, they are. Looking at all the heroes and what it looks like they want to do in the early game. Boots on Nyx Assassin, a little bit interesting. I don't really think that is the roaming Boots hero, but I think on that hero you want to find like level 2 as quick as possible and sort of have like the sustain to, I don't know, pull a couple camps or something like that to be able to get to a couple levels as quickly as possible and then start being able to roam and use something like Boots. Just feels a little bit weird to me. I could be wrong though. I don't like it that much. Over in the bottom lane we see Earthshaker, Poor Man Shield Tangos. He thinks he's going to be, I guess he realizes that he's going to be up against the Batrider, so he's going to be able to find some CS pretty easily, as long as he doesn't let too many sticky napalm stacks stack up on him. So
yeah, I'm kind of worried about Ramses here. Not the best favorable match for him. He could make maybe. Yeah, this is not the. Actually, he's just going to completely abandon that bottom lane. And
that's what she means.
Okay.
Yeah, mousesports, they scouted out, alright, this is no shaker up against our Lycans, so they were the first to send Madara up top and the Batrider down bottom, and Double Dimension saw that as well and reacted to it, but they were a little bit slow, which means Skarner gets a few creeps here. Completely uncontested. What is contested though is this middle lane. Thug, 3 heroes.
Right lane mid, casual.
Yeah. Just taking it to the next level, you know. Doug is gonna get some help though with the tornado bouncing through. But he still has that orb, level 1, to be able to get himself out.
Right now he's gonna force the double power. Kinda sucks for him. Sure, he knows he's not gonna get much. Maybe make him miss a couple CS process. That tornado doing so much work right now.
Oh man.
What's that sound in the background?
Good question actually. I think it's on your side, Jason.
Oh.
So,
Anyway.
That might have been my dog. Water.
Oh, nice.
Alright. Awesome.
Stay hydrated,
Dogcast.
everybody. Top lane,
No.
Ramsey's getting gone on. Gonna find that first flow with the Hadouken. Nope. That's gonna be Madara taking it first.
Pretty good. Maybe next time, helping out. Together with the extra roaming from Spartan. Starting off the game just like we did the last one. Some early aggression.
I do like the idea with the double dimension there at the defense. It would scout out a lot of mid rotations from, but she just completely avoided that. Not give all the vision he had. Even the vision here is gonna miss a Spartan walking to the jump. They're gonna go straight back at Ramsey.
He's down bottom, he's just men fighting up against Skylark, sitting in the fire all the freaking time. But yeah, putting up the couple of stacks, he's looking for the kill. The stick charges, turning things around. Rojix he gets the kill. But he dies as well.
No fear, but we will see Shaker
Comes
drop
out
in
ahead.
top lane.
Yeah, there it is. Ugh.
Yeah,
Thanks,
very good heroes
fine.
at diving tower.
Yeah.
Strength heroes, tons of armor. They're using their enchanters very well. And they're forced to sit 2 heroes on mid just to be able to fight the puck with the Morphling. What do you think their game plan is as far as the
Trouble
Morphling
as
pick?
well. Maybe next time still sticking around. They have charge, now the nukes. They have 2 creeps to work with. The stun is there. He's eating his way through the trees, but is he fast enough for the boots? Eventually, surely it'll
More
pick up
Hadouken?
another Hadouken. And Spartan will take that for himself. And, yeah, I mean, Lich, no fear, just spending all this time in the middle lane because he needs to help out Undershot.
Oh, they're not even stopping top.
Yeah, exploiting this so hard right now. The ability of Lich cannot continue. Ramses just TP'd back in. He's down 250 health points. No Hadouken anymore. I think that's expired technically, but gonna be able to run down Ramses regardless. Slow down, another right click. Then maybe
My
next
God.
time gets his P reply.
Yeah, it looks like a little bit of less frustration and a break of focus on the side of Double Dimension. I feel like they're under a lot of pressure right now, and they kind of want the Earthshaker to get levels and things like that, stop the light from just taking his tower and such, but at the same time they're giving mousesports exactly what they want through kills. It's completely worth it for the mousesports to be rotating all the heroes up there and killing that Earthshaker. Like, if you weren't killing the Earthshaker, it's not as much worth it because like, you're committing 3 heroes to a hero that's like, you can't really shut down. Earthshaker's always going to be able to do something, but
Yeah, well, this is kind of affecting Madara's last hits, but with all the kills he's gotten, he's actually third. What the lane is really suffering right now is Thug getting stunned. As far potential, he is losing a lot of creep. And No Fear opted to go sacrifice, so just even denying more farm. Thug has kind of been the sack player here. They understand that they're not going to get as much on. Legion Commander is doing well, right, Jix? Oh my god. But yeah, back to the mid lane. They just know that Thug is getting this. They need to put all their eggs in this more basket. He's going to carry here. He's the one that's going to be taken to the late game. He's late game prey. Kind of this low hope that they've had in this early.
Yeah.
I will say though, by shutting down the puck, it becomes a lot easier for the Nyx Assassin to be able to scare the puck and do tons of damage to him and find pickoffs on him. Like, if the puck isn't as far as ahead, the Nyx Assassin becomes much more of a threat to him. He needs to be watching out for that a lot more than he would otherwise. So maybe that's something that they had in mind as far as like shutting down the puck while having their safe lane carry mid, because they could
Well, they're gonna go again. This
the
time,
duel.
double stun, mass TPs. The duel comes through. Spiritbreaker will lose it here thanks to that extra new commander shot. Big commitment here to try to keep Ramses alive. Damage over time and spot is lost directly. Something killed him off, but now the actual hero's also in a little trouble if he gets tracked down. Double tornado here. And get rid of some of these wild wings. Cancel that out. So, well, double dimension is starting to fight back now. Rajik's throwing his weight into the mix, of course. Good lane up against a bad runner. Good matchup.
Yeah, that was a pretty good rotations there. Answering, finally giving Ramsey some, plus giving that duel damage over. Getting those early duels is really important. Even more so than farm as well. Damage are so crucial.
But even so, it doesn't really feel like the Legion Commander is going to be that good at finding solo pickoffs against the enemy. Everybody is like fairly tanky or has a way to deal with it, or it's like kind of hard to get on. So the rotations of the Legion Commander are going to have to come with another hero. But to engagement at bottom, no, just no mana
Safe.
on the Bat Rider. Ramses is very much aware of it, so he's not scared at all. He said he lived in top lane. This is nothing to him, you know. He went through some real hard times.
LeBron looking to angle for a stun will be set up by the Fissures, and Madara is actually in a lot of trouble. And he will go down.
Yeah.
Good kill, no fear. Much more, much richer than he ever was last game, that's for sure now. Especially after that kill.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to see any of these plays happening as far as counter initiation, being able to catch out the enemies like that, without the draft that is like so strong and suited into doing exactly that. So Double Dimension responded very well to what they thought was mousesports playstyle. I think without like all of these specific heroes that are so good at dealing with that playstyle, they would be in a much worse place than they are right now. So I can really see why they committed so much into like counter initiation, wave clear, etc.
Alright, so if Morphling makes like an illusion, he gets Feral Impulse. Actually
Pretty
crazy.
strong.
Yes.
Casual, you know, percentage HP region, and it's just some plus.
37% bonus damage, 48% at max. Something to look out for.
Yeah, just don't want none of that frost armor. Makes it too scary. I was just about to say though, wasn't there the one patch where you could create an illusion of the Lycan when he was ulted, and the aura would go off, and you would go max movement speed? Might be wrong.
Not sure.
Yeah, it depends on how it's coded, I guess. I don't think it's really part of the aura.
No, I mean, I think there was a patch where that happened
maybe?
briefly, and they fixed it.
Yes.
Maybe it's still going on Skylock now with the wraparound. Those are some minutes, and that makes for an easy win.
Finding off.
Very well
finding
played, but
sticks.
we're gonna see this wraparound. Are they gonna...
I think Puck has a way to get out. Legion Commander is still very scary with the both press the attack and the overwhelming odds. I don't think they're going to be able to
finds
kill
out
him.
Spartan. Rajik is still being charged up. Buck made the rotation with the call. Follow-up stun from the center. They're gonna get this kill. Now they're looking for more. No fear. Charge will not transfer on the right target, unfortunately. They'll be able to TP out. LeBron is still sticking around. He does not have a TP scroll, but I'm not sure if mousesports realize that.
Can't afford one.
Made the wrap around. Finding another place to farm the charge now. Turning on mid, another hero, Skylark. He is smoked out. They're gonna look for the shot. Just use the waveform aggressively. And now, well, there's less available. They're gonna hold it until the very last moment. They're gonna try and delay this, but well, decides to follow. He's still morphing, still doing the strength thing. They'll keep him alive for now. Now, especially with an extra heal, the entirety of Double Dimension comes in and says, "No, we're gonna fight you. We're not gonna let you just get 3 kills. Maybe next time, though."
Force the 5-man rotation.
That's
Almost
a win
as
in
good as
its
a
own
kill.
right.
Yeah, when you're casually going from 700 HP, you have 780 max HP, 220, 200,000, 250 max HP. Hard to kill you.
Yep. Oh, a nice Spiritbreaker. Maybe next time might be in trouble, LeBron. Once again, they set up the big stun with Vision, and he's quite tanky. The Echo Slam will connect, but not with the Aftershock damage. That means they're actually gonna stay alive. Trying to take me out, dodges the waveform. It's
Oh my god.
and
What
the
a
all
play.
chat PM on top of it.
I'm not
Maybe
sure how I
next
feel
time.
about the all chat PM, but that was really well played by the Speedburger. Most people wouldn't move into that little angle in the trees. Morphling tried to predict exactly where he would go, and I don't just like outsmarted, you know? Well played by him.
Outplayed. Still gonna lose the power of this.
Yeah, so it was sad we didn't die there.
Fallen.
I want to highlight the
Charge.
play from...
The charge
Having
scouted out
back.
the smoke. You know exactly what's going on here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, do they? Dark
Dire's
has to be careful.
structures are
Come
fortified.
on, we didn't charge does it despite Carapace trying to set up the stun, but there it is now. Stun will be dodged though. Visual will also miss another charge coming through. The call keeping him in place. Now he's dodging. Oh, the Ice Blast actually following.
Oh!
Together with him from Rajic
What a
LeBron.
bounce.
He will die eventually here. Madara also making an appearance. Actually gets dueled up. LeBron is alive. Throws out another stun. Seriously right now? Well, duel will just end. And finally, they get these kills that they were looking for. 3-for-1 trade so far. And still looking for more. The slows from Skylark. Maybe next time with the ult. They're going to try for Undershock again. Can start morphing more strength. He does have the magic wand to work with too. He doesn't have too much help. He just has to play his way out of there himself. 5 stacks of napalm on top of him, slowing him down. Great vision though from Ramses. Blocking the chase. Now Mouse. Well, they might be in trouble. They're kind of out of mana and out of health points. There's nothing to scatter as LeBron TP's in. Skylark looks to be the sacrifice. Makes himself a little... And alright, a bit of a lag spike. But again, 5 people committed to get this kill onto the Batrider.
Worth.
Can he get this Hellbear? Yes, he can.
There we go. That's what you really need to make that worth it. That's probably the help there. One thing I will say though, that Morphling, he had a regeneration rune there, so even though the enemies like practically killed him, like no farm was really lost, no efficiency was lost. He could just go right back in after using his regen rune. So unfortunate for the side of mousesports. Things like that really do make a difference in the grand scheme of things because you're not forced back to base. Your TP isn't on cooldown to get back in the lane. It's an even bigger loss than it would have been otherwise just because he had that regen in his bottle and they didn't quite manage to kill him.
I mean, it looks like the gankers might become gankies. Fear LeBron that will walking his way down here, but shot onto Ramsey. Still don't know that LeBron is there necessarily. Can go again. Maybe next time just shot him straight through. Gets the 1 kill. Undershock also shows up. Skylark as well. Gets a lasso off onto Airshaker. Cannot prevent the Echo Slam though. Trying to turn this around. Maybe next time will fall. At a lot cost. 2-for-1 trade. Starting on the killing spree now.
RJ's coming in with a blink dagger maybe.
On the dual damage already. Still has that level 1 available.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
We'll see if they can manage to
Set it
find
up.
anything with it though.
I don't think we're gonna want to go on like him. Okay, maybe he
Got him.
does. Spartan and Skylark helping out. Duel, it's not gonna last long enough, surely. Yeah, it's not. Now Madara turn things around. Rajix will not fall before the Lycan does with the extra nukes, but look at this. Stark coming in with the perfect call on 2 on the shock. Well, still gonna try and morph his way out of it. Get some covering fire from Ramses. This time another wave from across. Yeah, charge to follow. Will they have enough? They do indeed. This time around, he does not get out. Skylark with a double kill. Now chasing more no fear. Being slowed down. Nuked away at by Thug. Eventually, there it is. That's another one. They're looking for the full 5-man wide. Ramses. They need a bash. They need some help, but Mouse made the call. Nope. It's too deep now. Maybe next time we'll get that kill.
This guy,
Did
drag
that?
and drop Dota, everybody.
That was a perfect answer. Just play by play. I'll pat myself on the back there because no one else will.
Yeah, pretty great end to it all, man. You know, totally not gonna end it all after the game.
Would have been fine if you didn't call it out. Come on, Neff.
I had to, you know. You would have done the same to me.
Sure. Yeah, this guy is still
Meanwhile-
jogging across the map, top lane. LeBron, next one on the list. He does have the ultimate to work with. They do have Dasta, alright. And he's dead. This is my expert analysis.
Dead.
Situation.
Nice.
Yeah, Good analysis by Dragon Drop over there. Over here in the mid lane, though, we see Lycan spinning some wolves. He's gonna, I think, use them to scout out. Now he's just moving them around, farming a creep camp with them. Meanwhile, Frost Armor on the Legion Commander.
This is this is the worst thing a caster can do, just calling every spell when nothing's happening. Oh, let's just use Sacrifice! Now use Frost Armor onto Rajik, that'll buff up his armor. He gains 3 extra as it's still level 1.
I'm painting a beautiful picture, right? I'm gonna be a Dota radio broadcaster. Man, great idea. I'm gonna pitch that to somebody. Dota radio.
It was a thing.
That was
Really?
a thing.
Yeah,
Toffees.
Us Toffees. Yeah. Just doing it.
I met that guy once. He's a pretty cool dude. I like a lot of his opinions on the things that are questionable as far as like little kids in esports, because things are not the way they used to be. Everybody's just like expecting so much out of event hosts and stuff like that these days. He talks about like how you need to bring your own computers and that LAN's just a bunch of folding chairs and stuff like that, and right now like people just aren't interested in going to events unless there's like everything set up for you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the quality has gone up. Talk
It
about.
probably has gone up, yeah, but like you lose something, you know? Just not quite the same.
Is this like one of these back in my day speeches now?
I very much like how things sounded back in his day. He sounded like very fond of everything that had gone on.
Dire's middle
People are being treated right. You know, they're playing for.
Dire's structures are fortified.
You're getting paid for good money like that. You should be treated. Also, not just. You're also providing the show. Thousands upon thousands, and in cases like International, maybe. And so when you're not only just playing for that, you know, big money, like dollars or thousands of dollars, I feel that you should be treated right, because also performing as well. Like, you want to put on, like, you want to play good Dota. You want to show your fans, the people, products, and as we see a smoke game.
Could lead into something. LeBron from this. Smoke will break on Ramsey's post. Goes in with a blink onto the park, and they're gonna try for the interception, but well, maybe next time not enough. Now he gets dueled up. He's quite tanky, but not tanky enough to lose this, or is he? Oh, there. To win this, or withstand it. They get the duel win. They get 2 kills, but now it's Mouse. They have to try and turn things around beyond the 1 kill that they got from Lich, but Vidara thinks better of it. And now, okay, Bot moved down by Undershock. He's starting to come online here.
Man, that was such a good double stun. Nyx was able to get the double stun on both the puck and the Fair Breaker. So good.
It really feels like LeBron maybe lost his flow at the start of this game, and just because of what happened after last game. You take a loss like that, it's actually a little bit, but he's starting to play really well again.
A lot of mana on Necrobus behind Opie is so low again. He's just dying to the, almost dying to the random damage being thrown out. Rajix, on this super low on health. Skylark should be able to run him down. LeBron, they have the vision for him, so he gets bashed up. Oh, never mind, Rajix. I forget he's super fast. Skylark, except for Lasso though, gets in range with the blink, and now the charge. It will finish him off. After the fact anyway.
Really good response for mousesports there. They're finally revealing first time that Skylark is able to reveal his blink dagger there. So good response to that fight that they took.
There's a level 3 Necro book on this Lycan.
That's gonna make these pushes really.
I believe that was Rams's blink reveal on the Echo Slam earlier as well, wasn't it? I'm not sure. What was
Ramses does not have blink dagger. Actually, he does. Never mind. I was looking at Nyx.
I was confused. Okay, Thug comes in, does a whole lot of damage here on 4 heroes, trying to save maybe next time. He's juking and jiving, they get stunned up. Didn't end up falling here, but they did get the tier 2. Losing 2 heroes. Maybe worth it, but you're fueling up Undershock again. Going straight for the meta style now. After putting things clear, so he's getting places. Thug, okay, he's still fighting Ramses. Next on the list gets healed up by Rajix. Now the duel comes out. Thug, all of a sudden, he turned around on. He will not lose the duel. As a result, he should be able to even play his way out of there. With another shift. Okay,
Oh.
what? How?
That was a proc of Moment of Courage.
Can you not just jump straight out of there from Patriot?
You can, but at the same time, Legion Commander had her Blink Dagger. Legion Commander could have just followed as soon as he
so
jumped to it.
so what happened there? What happened there is that what Thug probably has on is auto attack after cast. He probably has that option on, and the Moment of Courage is an automatic proc. So as soon as that attack starts from Puck, the Moment of Courage procs as well. So that's what happened there.
That's so odd.
Yep.
Skylar
But it would
getting-
happen there instead of the place where he jumped to. But yeah, top lane will do well. Sun will win, I believe. They do get the shot and you control up in the next turn.
Solid pick off on the Nyx, but I really think it's fine. It's like not the worst thing in the world. I think LeBron needs to be like rotating around the map, being aggressive. Can't really show the enemies where he is, and kind of force them to sit at awkward angles and not fight the enemies and not farm quite as efficiently as they can. So he needs to be playing a little bit dangerous on Nyx, just to limit what the enemies can do. And sometimes you're gonna take a death like that because of it.
He's out from DD in the top lane. Now Mouse are going for the first chance. It's not the fastest in the world. They have no medallion or anything. They do have plenty of critters here to tank it up for them at the very least. But
Yeah, they're trying to not to use the howl, so they don't.
yeah. Ron sitting around to the side. They do see him. The charge comes through. They're looking for this extra kill perhaps. Or maybe just to speed up this roach attempt while the rest of Mouse comes out. They get the lasso. We'll be able to finish him up another time. The rest of DD not responding to this day. We will figure out that this is happening right now, but they also realize it's too late to do anything about it. Just farming across the other side. Top lane now. Well, the charge will be redirected as the TP is coming out of time.
Pretty bad for
Radiant's top
with
tower.
team Mouse or Team Double Dimension for Lycan having the Aegis. Like that hero is gonna be very scary. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world though, because how much like counter initiation and wave clear, frost armor to like stop the Lycan from being able to like run the enemy team over with a team fight. But if you get distracted for a second,
Radiant's bottom
fight into the enemies and you let the Lycan like anywhere near tower or racks, he's gonna tear it down so quickly, and suddenly you're all the amount of D-push team, or sorry, counter-push team fight and counter-initiation just doesn't matter anymore. You let the Lycan run off by himself. So I think the on the team of, or side of mousesports, they're really gonna have to start split pushing the enemies harder. They're losing their ability to team fight into double dimension. Earthshaker is very scary.
Park gets complimented Fisher here. LeBron was keeping track of him. They're using everything to try and bring him down, but he's still alive for now. The charge coming through, trying to lay this a little bit, but he drops the coil on the spike carapace. Oh no, huge misplay coming out there from Thug. Costing him his
That he
life.
could have just got out of there. He knew the rest of his team was bottom. Yeah, shouldn't have not paying attention to the rest of his team map for thinking that they can just come in and counter initiate.
Yeah, either that or just miscalculating the exact timing. This would be a pretty good
And look to punish LeBron at the very least, but does get helped out against on the lasso here, and well, control up in third bracket, but some help. Dara also coming in. LeBron, he's in this not for long. Will be revealed, and they're looking for more. All these critters. The duel comes out there with the extra nukes from Undershock. They will win that very quickly. Dara. Not sure that's the target that you really can focus on. The mana button helps, but Undershock has plenty of that. Now to turn around another fissure, another set of nukes. Spartan will get brought down. Mandara has to be on the run, but he can't run fast without his ultimate. Double kill for Undershock so far. They're trying to stay alive. He doesn't have the Aegis, so hey, that's fine. They gotta get burst him down with Thug, making an appearance. The big guy taking care of Madara with the killing spree in his pocket. Rajix now being chased up by Skylark. It should be the end of it, and with the Lich dying because he's a Lich. Echo Slam not available, so limited amount of counter initiation that Randall's could have offered there.
big rotation there by Thug coming in at the end of that fight to help his buddy Madara as he's reviving in the ages. Huge damage from Thug.
Popping the pinata on this Morphling. We haven't talked too much about the network distribution, but he's sitting at 14k, not 4k ahead of Madara now, even after that kill.
Yeah, the Morphling is always going to be able to farm
There we
a
go.
little bit
The
faster.
blink glass onto Remnants once again will be cancelled, but well, there's the coil. Ron will reveal himself. Another duel. Enough damage this time. Not quite. Skylark's still alive. Will have to be nuked in. Let's press the attack, but well, once again, get a kill. You give up the next assassin for it. Also lose the tower here. Maybe, maybe not. He's still alive now. The Decker Slam's back off cooldown.
They need to be very
Juicy
careful
target here
about
with all of these creeps. They're gonna come in, try and attempt it. Now Morphling coming through an extra bit of damage from the stolen replicate. They burst him down. No fear will fall. Spartan in my position, forces across the cliff, trying to do jive, but at this point I think he realizes that. Well,
Fearburger's
all
gonna come
he
back
can
in.
do
They're gonna
now
fight the
is buy
enemies
some
here, I
time.
think. No, they can fight this, I think.
I'm
Fearburger's
shocked.
going a little bit far away now. He's...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Underdog is pretty damn strong, so is Rajix, so working well together to secure these duel wins. Just 76 damage now.
Yeah, I think really thought
Commander's
that,
having really good.
I guess they decided to play it safe. I guess it would have been very bad if you lose those heroes versus just losing the Enchantress and losing space to your team. But you can sort of see what I was talking about earlier about mousesports' ability to fight into double dimension. Now, they really paid the price earlier. They did take the fights in as well of a manner as they could have, but their ability to fight in a group against double dimension becomes more and more limited as the game goes on. Right now, I'm sure a major thing that they need to work around is the Echo Slam cooldown. Without that, Double Dimension's ability to get that first initiation off into the hero that they want to on Mousesports becomes difficult. And if I think Mousesports works around and optimizes like taking fights and pushing towers when that Echo Slam is on cooldown, they'll be much better off.
Just love for Spiritbreaker, keeps popping and morphing his Lincolns just because he can. Just trying to make him afraid of something.
I don't know, mind games.
Mind games, really.
There it is again. Oh, there's two people here,
Well,
but
there's
Rams is
Legion
actually gonna
behind
call the bluff. Skylark and Spartan trying to be a bit annoying, trying to prevent Tower Dash here, but the rest of their team showing up top. Madara will be able to trade this if he's not interrupted. A couple of swipes is all it's gonna take.
This is sort of what the Lycan wants, though. I mean, they are splitting up. Lycan gets to be by himself.
Charge up, they sound him up, but the Yule Scepter, nice vision as well, cancelling the charge, LeBron. So they're gonna go for him. His spike characters will stun up the Spiritbreaker too, but only Echo Slammer 2 in the back! Undershock is also making an appearance. BKB and Madara, but the TP will be cancelled. They get the dual win. Thug, of course, he's a park. He's much harder to kill. If you can't keep him locked down, he will survive. Damn. Those mousesports biting you off a bit more than they can chew. This delay from LeBron with the Yules, with the spike characters to help Romanzis. And then the
It's really hard for mousesports to go. They have a lot of ways to stop the initiative. Just right now, it just includes a Spirit Charge. Well, actually, they have a lot of ways to get in fights, but the Double Dimension can do to slow them down is, you know, Ice Harmers, bugs, maybe some spike characters. There's a lot of ways that they can just around the initiative.
Yeah, I mean, even Batrider Lasso was limited because of Press the Attack on Legion Commander. Just instantly turn that off. Suddenly you're a Batrider, not kidnapping anyone and surrounded by 5 heroes.
Sounds like you're not gonna have a good time.
He is dead. Should be at any rate.
I don't think they get the duel here, though.
Winner!
I was wrong. Very long-lasting ability.
Level 3 is up to what, 5.5 seconds now. That's just in the end, at the edge, despite the dash, giving Spiritbreaker a bit of a pause, but I was just going there to farm, but little did they know that Double Dimension after having a few heroes there. So yeah,
See a Chain Frost
Yeah.
coming to creep wave. You know?
what's next? Undershock, he has his ultimate that was always gonna say with the Ethereal Blade, the shotgun is online. How much
like
of a
this-
feature is this going forward?
I like this gem pickup by Skylark. Gonna allow him to handle his initiations easier. Do you see?
This lane here, Skylark finds the lasso, and this time no Legion Commander to help out because it was on the Legion Commander. Now maybe next time with follow-up control, they're looking to try and pop this particular bubble. This is going to be quite elusive so far. Now,
Just an Echo
look at
Slam,
the
though.
stabbage here, the shotgun. Have to be careful. The Echo Slam will be used. But doesn't quite lock down the battle, does it? Well, they use themselves. The duel still comes through. Rajik's still alive and very much healthy. Now Madara comes in. They focus on the easy target first. No fear will be zapped away at. Madara has to be careful not to be right-click down, though. Still trying to bring down Rajik. He's still alive. They need a bash. They need something to last. All impetus will finish it. But meanwhile, Undershock clean up next big carry. And also finish off Bat Rider.
Oh boy.
Spartan next on the list. A shotgun
Ouch.
almost bringing him down. Won't need much more than this here. And the follow-up, setting up by his own rules. Set up by
No
his
one
own
can touch
rules, so,
Undershock right
yeah.
now. And stand alone on his own island.
And with the
Yeah.
plan.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about these wishy-washy guys, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't call him that much of a man. Look at him, he's all over the place.
It's where we invoke the Mulan and just the Be a Man song.
I mean, do you really want me to break out in a song in the middle of a cast?
I mean,
I feel
pretty
like,
sure Morphling is
sure.
as strong as a coursing river.
Yeah, and that Enchantress with the Wildkins were throwing around pretty great typhoons.
Sure. And Bat Rider definitely strength of a raging
Okay.
fire. And you know, Lycan definitely howling to the dark, like the dark side of the
This is
river.
getting so... I can't condone this, this is getting way too cringy. Ooh. This hurts.
I'm always down for the Disney puns. I love Disney. Madara gonna get shouted out here. Ah! Pull up.
And the
Eat
duel
blade.
comes through, the shotgun, enough burst damage to win it
Oh, they cut out the Bat Rider.
that ethereal form. Skylark next on the list. 5 heroes running him down. Worth remembering that this Bat Rider is in fact an hero, isn't he? Yeah, so mana burn also hurts quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, drums and force staff as well. And, again, I am going to bring this up again because I need Valve to fix this. Your mana burn valve does 5 times int damage, and you've lowered the mana int growth rate from 13 and 11 since you created that spell. Please fix.
Okay.
I feel like throwing that out
No,
there.
talk
There's a
about-
little bit of an issue with like overall how much mana
Ooh, nice force stuff there.
drains versus like the full mana pool of the hero now.
Anyway, back. Oh god, they're gonna go. They'll find Thug. God, this is another duel victory. 162. Dara coming back, but Thug won't be coming back for a while. No buyback to this guy. Can he even do anything here? I'm not sure. He's still full health, full mana. Try and charge through. They have to do something here. Don't hold on to the base here. The ultimate comes through for maybe next time. Adara trying to pull out the damage, but no, just those lots of replicate. They have to focus on other targets. No fear will be the one. LeBron doesn't understand. Almost spike carapace in a couple of seconds, but he can stall a bit longer with the old scepter. Not the easiest kill at the end of the day. But yeah, that'll spend some time tracking it down, and he will fall eventually. Right?
Should go
I hope
down.
so.
Just not
Don't
having
take
it up
this
at all,
in,
and
that is-
then if he did, they hit the Necro books, got him out.
Yeah.
To manage to
But-
delay them a little bit though.
Yeah,
And,
Mousesports do lose a Rex. Half-life on their...
They gained 1337 gold.
I want to see what's about
According
to
to the
happen with
fight
this Legion Commander illusion and Invisible Legion Commander behind it.
No shot. Ramses. The duel though. The shots will be cancelled. The duel on Enchantress. Ouch. Duel through the untouchable and everything. They still catch him with the dust as well as the blink lasso though. But there's the damage. Madara just way too slow. It feels like at this point. It's still gonna get the kill eventually if it's not for the moment of converge. There it is.
That
BKB
Legion
and
Commander-
Ramses
They're shot
now
taking the Rex.
being thrown as well. And yeah, he's just
God.
doing objective-based gaming here. This is very hard for mousesports to come back, isn't it?
Yeah, the Legion Commander was so scary that even the Lycan had to walk away from him for a moment though, and that hero was like known for being particularly strong against brawling against almost any hero. Like the amount of damage that Legion Commander has with 180, it's just healing almost as much as his damage every time you proc him with Courage now. Like pretty big issue.
Yep.
They played the Legion Commander extremely well this game so far, I think. So, well played,
Oh! Oh, what a player! No hesitation, just blinks in, snatches the Aegis. Blink across back to the other side. The charge once again on LeBron. Now the ultimate 2. They're gonna get that kill. Spike Herper's already used. Now Thug with control and the kill on to the Lich. It brought a couple of heroes down here. The Echo Slam will get rid of the puck though. On the shock with the BKB. Eat the cheese. Can still morph a little bit of extra strength, but he's alone up against 4 targets, and more strength you morph, the less damage you have. Skylark still recipient of plenty of that, especially with that extra control from Ramsey. He's on the shock. He's still proving to be a force to be reckoned with. Projects with another duel gets the win. And the last man standing is maybe next time. He'll finds a charge to the super creeps. We're working away at his base.
Yeah, they cannot touch under. He's just unkillable. There's no way they can touch him. BKB Lincoln's able to morph. They only have really one form of silence. Game seems to be over.
Yeah, they have a buyback, but no. Now they have an ultimate form of Lycan. I'm not sure how much that's going to matter. With no control even to work out.
You can't fight for that. You just can't.
Magic's just going to work away at the Ancient. Still it's on the shock. With the lift even delay this even further. They even get the kill just because they can. It's again indeed.